Alright, this is going to be a video of solving a 10 by 10 one-handed. This took many attempts to actually get. I made it to the first 3 or 4 centers one time and had a pop. And the pop was just absolutely terrible. It took about 20 minutes to fix with one hand, because I'm pretty sure only allowed to fix pops with one hand and a one-handed solve. And some of the internal pieces flew out in that one, so it was trying to put back internal pieces on a 10 by 10 with one hand is nasty. Overall, the speed of this quite surprised me. I don't think I've ever done a timed two-handed solve on 10 by 10, but this was 49 minutes. So 49 minutes one-handed on such a big cube, not too bad considering I'm not really into one-handed at all. I just figured I might as well do the biggest cube I can have, that I have, one-handed, so it would basically be the longest solve of any of the puzzles not blindfolded that I can do. Anyways, I kind of developed some finger tricks for solving such a big cube this big. It's mainly just using the slices and getting really good at the slices. This 10 by 10 is actually, layer alignment is almost a non-issue. Now, even though it's such a big puzzle, I don't know why, but when you're not holding it and it's always up against the table, it never really comes too much out of alignment because one of the sides is always up against the table. So it's always kind of self-regulating, I guess. It kind of keeps it into alignment. So that does actually make the solve a lot easier because the puzzle, it just doesn't get out of alignment. It's almost easier than, okay, not almost easier, it's a lot easier with two hands, but at least layer alignment is a lot better with one hand than with two hands, which seemed kind of counterintuitive at first. Well, it was actually really not too bad at all, this solve. I completely fine afterwards. I mean, it just takes a long time to solve this. The last two centers were a little bit freaky, I guess, just because there's so many different little pieces, and at least for me, on last two centers of 10 by 10, it takes quite a bit of trial and error, which you don't really have that much time to waste in all the time you want, but I mean, you don't want to waste too many moves with one-handed, so I was trying to do it much more efficiently than normal. I probably wouldn't solve this efficiently because in this solve I had so much more time to look ahead than normal. But yeah, overall pretty good. This is not the highest order puzzle that has been solved one-handed. I think there was some guy that solved 11 by 11 one-handed. And I'm not sure, I just remember seeing a video of this one time, being like, my god, one-handed, 11 by 11. I do not know how fast, I think it was over an hour. So this being 49 minutes, not bad. I was definitely shooting for under an hour, but sub 50 is pretty good. Coming up on edge pairing here, doing some edge pairing. The edge pairing was very, very smooth. I did run into some parodies, and I had the last layer edge flip parody, and I really cannot do that algorithm slow. I have a puzzle which I recently got, which doesn't have that doesn't turn very well, that has this algorithm that you need, the edge flipper on the top layer, and every time I try I mess it up because I cannot do this slow. And the thing is, I cannot do this slow, as in I don't think I could do it two hands on 10 by 10 anyway. This is one-handed, so I knew that there was no chance I was going to be able to nail that algorithm. So what I did was use kind of this, it's kind of like blindfold solving logic, I guess. I kind of just was able to flip those two pieces by setting them up to a part where you can do the wing parity algorithm. So anyways, that's what I did to flip them instead of actually using it. That's what I'm doing, or just did. Anyways, coming up at the end of the solve here. Thank you for watching.